Okay, this is Chris Jenkins, and this is my unboxing video for the OnePlus 6T. The OnePlus 6T is the latest OnePlus version, released in November last year. So I had been on the OnePlus 3T for about 2.5 years, and then before that, the OnePlus One for about 3 years before that. So I'm super excited to have another 2.5 to 3 years or so with this model, which I found to be pretty consistent with all of the OnePlus phones. So let's go ahead and get it unpeeled. They are super, super huge on community, which is why they have this OnePlus community badge here that is, I guess, supposed to help you identify that you're part of the community. Not sure if you can actually read that because the print's pretty small, but... And here is our actual box opening. Beautiful. Now, at this point, the design of the body itself isn't going to be surprising in any way. Most of the modern flagship phones tend to follow the same approach. This is the midnight black version, which I preferred over the mirror black since it's matte by default. Couple of interesting things to note. Obviously, there's a much better camera in place than we've seen on previous versions of the OnePlus, taking advantage of the light sensor and the dual focus. And then on the front, you'll see in this bottom section here, they reference the in-screen fingerprint scanner, which is something new to OnePlus. And it's supposed to be the fastest in-screen fingerprint scan in the industry. So we'll start peeling off the pieces here. And you can see now that this is the full device without any of the sticky stuff on it. Note how thin it is. It is a very, very streamlined device. Nice soft curves to it, but it has a real nice. Oh, see my focus catch up. It has a really nice feel to it. Like it feels very constructed, very solid. It doesn't feel in any way flimsy. There's no flex or give. This is a unibody aluminum construction, similar to what's used on the iPhone, except of course a different material, but really, really nice. In the rest of the box, let's take a look and see. I'm assuming that our charger and such will be in here. So they've got this little box section here, which is actually full of gifts. That includes a an included device protector, which is actually pretty nice. It's clear, lets the device be seen. Kind of a rubbery edge to it. Let's pop it on there and take a look when it's in place. I'd thought about buying the carbon fiber screen protectors like I've used previously, but to be perfectly honest, this seems like it'll be perfectly fine. I'm not at all unhappy with that. Okay. What else do they have in here? Unlock the speed, it says. This would be our user's guide, our handy dandy happy face SIM card open and closer. And a collection of stickers should you choose to customize it. That's not something I'd be doing, but hey, you know, whatever. Stickers are cool. The handbook, interesting, I suppose. If you need an actual instruction guide on how to use your phone, it's probably not the case. A features guide on how to use the in-display scanner. And then further down in the box, we have, an invitation letter, it says. Well, let's see what the invitation's to. Open it on the back. 5 years old and a million stories told. Friend, let me be the first to welcome you to the OnePlus community. Like you, we're driven by a passion for technology, blah, 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 marketing stuff. Those of you who are into the marketing stuff, you'll probably think this is pretty cool. It is kind of cool, I guess, but I'm really not going to read it. Farther down in the box, we get to the fast charging system. I have been super impressed endlessly with the OnePlus fast charging system. Fastest charging in the industry. I find I actually have one of these, the car version of this, and I find that I don't need to do any other charging typically than what I do in the car on the way to the office every day. So about 30 minutes a day when I'm driving into the office is about all I ever need. And that battery life is just absolutely insane. Comes with a nice long cord, so you're not going to be shorted out on how far you can go from the actual charging port. And then this is something a little bit new. OnePlus has done away with the 3.5mm jack, and so they've now provided a dongle and giving you a more iPhone-like experience if you choose to deal with dongles. I broke down, not being a crazy audiophile, I went ahead and broke down and just switched to Bluetooth headphones. So at this point, I don't use the 3.5mm jack anymore, but given the number of peripherals that used to be available for that, I would be, super sad if I was still that person who used those. Couple of interesting things of note here. They've moved the volume and alert slider to the right side. It used to be on the left side, and the volume buttons to the left side. Not sure why, but hey. So powering up our screen for the first time. Really, really great screen, by the way. 6.41 inches, MOLED, which means super, super black blacks and super vivid colors. Some people have mentioned that they find the colors to be a little bit too saturated. I know that OnePlus has a color mode setting that'll allow you to change that if you find that to be over the top. So there it is, out of the box, up and running. I'm the teardrop, yeah, that design that's at the top there, that cutout. I'm still not a fan of that design. I'll probably go ahead and take the option that allows you to just black out the area around that. But we'll see. I'll try and give it a shot, in usage and see how much it annoys the crap out of me. But other than that, that's it. That's the OnePlus 6T unboxing, which is not at all related to unboxing, and I hope you enjoy.